Hi, Shani Fannies. Welcome to Educating Janny. I'm Shani and I'm itching my nose. And I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi, Shani. Hi. This is part 2 of today's Shani Fanny series stories / Q&A / comment reading / I'm too sick to edit because it makes me nauseous / I'm wearing glasses to make myself look smarter, but I'm really not that. So welcome. In part 1, I think I read 3 or 4 stories of you guys, and if you guys would like to send in your stories for the Shani Fanny series, go ahead and send it to Instagram, educating_Shani, and be sure in the title or the first line I'm going to see in the message, be sure it's in all caps that says my story or this is my story, because I don't want your stories to get lost. A lot of them already have today because I know I found like way more and then I couldn't find them again. So yeah, so go ahead and do that on Instagram. Please don't make them too long. Just like if you were on an iPhone and to scroll 3 full pages on an iPhone, maybe not longer than that. Yeah, so go ahead and do that. And then I started reading, because I couldn't find the other stories, I started reading comments and questions from my video titled, what it is called, I Want to Binge and Purge. That happened last week when I wanted to binge and purge. I wanted to give in, but instead I went live and I talked through my feelings and I talked through what I was going through, and you guys left some really sweet comments, some really great comments that I want to read, and also some questions. So let's get into it. Okay. Okay. So Gilrain, Cat, can I just call you Cat, I guess? Your ability to share this real-time struggle with your eating disorder temptations shows how much stronger you have become. You drew on your internet support system and showed your struggle openly and honestly, which in my opinion shows such growth and progress. Mind you, I have no personal experience with ED, but I have learned a lot from you as well as from so many others who are battling ED and from my continuing education. Good for you for educating yourself even though you don't have it. I have mad respect for people that do that. Like, thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. Now I lost my place, so continuing education. Okay. In terms of your birth father, it sounds as if you were putting pressure on yourself in 3 areas. Okay, so this video, I ended up venting about the fact that June was a really hard month for me because it's my stepdad's birthday, my dad's birthday, Father's Day. I love my stepdad. He's very active in my life and he's considered my father. He fathers me, and my dad was not in my life for a long time, but I also chose to forgive him, and he's a completely different person now. And it brings up you can go watch the whole video if you want, but it kind of brings up feelings of confusion and like pressure of a lot of things. I don't know. If you care enough, you can go watch that video. So if you're, it sounds as if you're putting pressure on yourself in 3 areas. The first pressure is regarding how others may judge you in terms of what you are sharing. Only you have walked in your shoes, so no other human can fully understand your personal experience. You have evolved in ways that make sense to you up until now, and you will continue to progress going forward in a manner that makes sense to you. This deserves mad respect. Ooh, mad respect to each other. I did not read this ahead of time, so thank you. Where is it? This deserves mad respect. The second pressure is regarding the level of contact and interaction with your birth father. It sounds very difficult to try and gauge and compare the level of contact and interaction you have each with your birth father and stepfather. Although they share a similar title of father, they have had vastly different roles in your life. The third pressure sounds like a race against time in terms of where you want to be before your birth father leaves this world again. Again, I haven't walked in your shoes, no one has, but whatever progress you have made sure sounds like a victory to me. Oh my gosh, what? Are you real? Are you a real human? Thank you for that comment. I don't have any other words except thank you. And yeah, my stepfather is definitely my stepdad, my dad. Well, he's my father. I call dad dad. I call my stepdad dad a lot too. But as far as like the action of being a father, that goes to Rob, my stepdad. And my dad, he taught me a lot growing up, and he did a lot of fathering growing up, and he still does some fathering for me these days since we've kind of reconnected, but I just can't have him in my life fully at all. And you were saying that sounds like a race against time because he's gonna die. So I saw another question, I don't know if it was this video or recently, I saw another question where someone was wondering, you know what, let me find it, maybe it was this video. Sorry, hold on. This is really boring, I'm sorry. I'll sing for you while I look for the comment that I'm looking for. I'll sing, I'll poo, and then someday maybe my tummy will feel better, but then my butthole will hurt even more. But at least I got the poop out, that's for sure. I need a new butthole, but I don't know where to purchase it. Maybe Amazon has buttholes that are even more stronger, that can help me through my day and help me poop in every way. This singing is really distracting. I used to be able to do both at once, because I would do unedited Q&As, and while I looked for questions, I would sing about poo. Okay, here it is, I found it. See, it works. Eliza Britton said, why is he going to die soon? In my video, I said that I know my dad's gonna die soon, my biological father. It's not one of those things where I can like, okay, so he has a lot of health problems, really bad, like really bad. He's really overweight. He always has been. He's got a lot of health issues. He's getting older. He's dealing with losing his teeth now, and he's dealing with his other health problems getting worse and worse the older he gets. And while he hasn't said to me he's gonna die soon, I just know he is. I will be very surprised if he makes it another 5 years just because of his health alone. And so I think that's where I get that from. And you can ask anyone in my family and they would agree. You can even ask him and he would probably agree. But right now it's not like we don't have anything definitive that says where a doctor has said you're going to die, but doctors are very concerned, and I just have a feeling. So that's what that's about. How long have we been going? 8 minutes. Okay, let's look for. Okay. Shani, the fact that you forgave your dad is amazing. Most people can't find it in their heart to believe people change and try to talk to him. Huge hugs. You rock 1 minute at a time, but you got this. Thanks, Paige. I appreciate that. It really is. And forgiveness is such a personal thing. And I've said this a million times, but it's true. I didn't forgive my dad for his sake. I forgave him for my sake, because I couldn't keep on holding on to all of that pain that he caused. And I knew that forgiving him would release that pain and allow me to move forward with my life, and it worked. So I'm very glad I did it. And I mean consequence. 'Cause 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 consequence. ' consequently. Which one is right? Tell me below. It has been good for him too, but that's not the reason that I began the forgiveness process. So, yeah, I like that. Israel Brown said, maybe it would help to think of your birth father is now as an uncle you didn't know until after all the horrible stuff. That's kind of how it actually feels, because like he feels like a completely different person, and I know I'm related to him, and I have his eyes, I have his face, I have everything, I have his nose, I have everything. I have his demeanor, I have a lot of things but he's not the same person that I grew up with. He's completely different. He's just a different person. So I really like that. That is kind of how I see him. I always say recently that I see him as a brother of mine now. But an uncle is also a really, really good representation. Okay, there's another question. Okay, so Renee says, "Oh, sweetheart, I'm further in now than my first comment." Oh, I don't know what that is. Sorry, maybe we'll come across it. Further now in. Where's my place? I lost it. Shocking. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Body, I am almost. Body, listen. I am 11 minutes and 47 seconds in. Give me another 10 minutes. And then you can attack me, okay? I haven't asked a lot from you today, so give me 10 minutes to finish this video. I just feel your pain and seriously wish I could hug you. I have a little bit of that mama bear protective feelings for you. Aw, and if that's creepy, I'm sorry, that's not creepy at all. LOL, you have overcome so much, and it's obviously amazing that you have been able to forgive for the sake of your own inner peace. Yep. I understand how it feels to love the person who harmed you. The internal struggle is very real and valid. Don't let anyone make you feel as though you need to justify your reasons and your feelings around forgiveness. This is your journey, and you don't have to do what heals your heart. Why am I so emotional tonight? Wow. Nobody should question that ever. I am so amazed at your resiliency because you are truly so strong. Maybe it doesn't feel like it today, but you are. Big, safe mama bear hugs. If you don't want them now, put them over there and save them for when you do. You're the sweetest, Renee. Thank you. I love you so much. Wow. Okay, I don't know where your other comment is. Andrew Glass said, I think there's a huge difference between conscious forgiveness and subconscious association with what happened. Your subconscious will probably always relate your father to the horrible events from the past because of the trauma it caused, which then leads you into being triggered. That's a good point, Andrew. True. It's like when my subconscious sees my dad or hears from my dad or talks to my dad, I go on like childhood mode where I need to say the right things and do the right things, even though he's not like that anymore. I still kind of revert to that when I talk to him these days. So that's very true. And then consciously, I get what you're saying. You're amazing. Thank you. By the way, while I'm looking, I'm putting out another video soon. Hopefully in the next couple days, because I'm going to try and start getting more videos out there for you, even if they're just direct upload like this. Do you guys mind that? Like, would you rather have a direct upload than to have nothing? Because some people don't like them because, first of all, you can't hear me very well. I don't have a microphone for this iPad, and I can't edit it, and so it causes a lot of problems with sound. I am looking for a microphone though. But let me know, because I know that it can kind of be annoying to post too much on my channel. So I want to know what you guys think about that. Okay. Okay. Trigger warning. Big eating disorder trigger warning. This is from Dana Ken, and sorry, I don't know, says, I'm bulimic 15-year-old man, and I've bullied all my life because of my weight. I think you mean you've been bullied. My family and friends, everyone do this. So I've been bulimic for 3 years now. Sorry, this is kind of hard to read. And I'm fainting all the time, and now I'm underweight. Now I'm 5'11" and blank pounds, which is low, I think, but I can't stop bulimia. I can't stop. I think I will die in my sleep soon. I fainted 2 hours ago. I stay in bed for most of the time. I'm purging 5 times a day, and I binge just 10 minutes after purging and then do it again. Wow. I've been there, doing it that often, all day, every day, and feeling like you're gonna die. But I can also tell you that it's fightable, and especially if you're only 15 years old. Oh my gosh, you're only 15 years old. Think about how lucky you are. Think about what a blessing that is, that you are still young enough to make sure that it doesn't have long-term horrific side effects for you. I know you're a guy, but you might still not be able to have babies. It might affect your sperm. It might affect reproduction with you. It might affect everything. It's going to keep affecting your health like that. You probably will die in your sleep someday. It's going to affect the people around you because they care about you. It's going to do this. You're going to lose all your teeth, and it's the most painful experience I've ever had in my whole life. Do you really want to go through that? No, because guess what? You're better than that. You're better than Ed. And so you can tell Ed to be like, F off, because guess what? I'm not going to play your game anymore. Do not give up. Keep fighting and fight. Start fighting and keep fighting. You can do this. And the sooner you do it, the easier it will be to get out of. The longer you wait, the harder it's going to be, and the more impossible it's going to feel to get out of it. So please get yourself some help, please. Okay, let's do. There's so many good comments. I'm sorry I can't read them all. I'm starting to feel sick. Otherwise, I would make like a part 3, but I gotta listen to my body. You know what? I'm gonna pass out. I need to go. I love you guys. Remember forever and always that you're beautiful, you're worth it, and I am too. Let me know in the comments what you want me to do about the video. Okay, I love you. Goodbye.